Good morning, good morning, good morning. So I said I really don't care to cover this until everybody come back from Vegas and the tea starts pouring out because they know that trip was about bullshit, right? Well, the trip that everybody was bragging about. The boys' trip looked cute or whatever. I apologize. I guess the king they had nothing to do with it. I hope he didn't have nothing to do with that bullshit. It was a wreck, a broke struggle trip, and I don't know the king to do that. The king would not represent the B sector that way. So I'm happy they went. So they know the B sector. When we travel in style. But this is a quick video. Like I said, I got to go handle some business. But hold on, I had to do a slightly intro because they be hating on me. Damn, how did it? Oh, okay. Theme song it is. Hey, Vanquish Boo. Vanquish. Let me turn it up. So bad. We used to fuck, but I got fed up. We eat. All my niggas shoot. Set up. Don't talk to me. You so bad. We used to fuck, but I got fed up. We eat. All my niggas fed up. You a whole rap. Just go back. I'm some. Okay. If you didn't hear the lyrics, it said, bitch, you broke. Shut up. And they say needs to fuck, but I used to fuck with certain bitches, but I don't. And they broke. Mm. I just want to play that little intro because that's a Nipsey song. So, child, I ain't got time for the copyright. Let me turn this back off. Because Nala Daddy finally brought her tablet, so it's charging up. Before we go outside. So yeah, my observations. Ness didn't do 80% of the shit that she said she was gonna do, except for that tacky shit that mean people do. Let me tell y'all seen several displays of what I be telling y'all about of social society. Ness does not come from good home. Ness doesn't have good upbringing. Number one. Now, you meeting with strangers, you're drinking from an open bottle that has nothing to do with you. You're on a timeshare party bus. I didn't know, like I thought timeshares was a little bit different, but I guess they got timeshares for everything in Vegas. I don't know. All my trips were paid for, so I don't know. Good morning, Miss Rhonda. Good morning, Essence. Ness was on a timeshare party bus. She told us it was going to be private. They did low dirty. We knew that ahead of time. Lemon was broke and begging for cigarettes. What happened to that one care sponsor? What happened to the personal driver? What happened to the security? And didn't I tell y'all? Lemon needs security. He can't be nobody's security. He's softer than baby shit. And broker than your average child. Except Miles. She got more money than Lemon. That nigga was out there and Talent got mad at me because I exposed it. Lola said, Nest and Lemon pulled a membership scam with no content. Exactly. It was all a money grab. A money grab. They needed a money grab with that broke ass struggle trip. Excuse me, I'm eating some pork skins. I'm not hungry, but I know I need to eat something. They They didn't do no content on their members only. That's horrible. But I told y'all it was a money grab, and I told y'all not to buy no memberships because they was begging. And you know what's crazy? She's trying, like I told you, Ness she's a whole weirdo, and I think she's on the booger sugar again. You the one came out here talking about this damn trip for a month, all day, every day. And then the closer you get to the trip, all of a sudden you want to be in the sky. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I bet you there ain't nobody joining that no Snapchat either. Bitch, you broke. You ugly. All your friends is ugly. I'm sorry. There's nothing cute about that trip. It was no good outfit. It was no good makeup. It was no good scenery. It was no good hotel. Y'all see, she tried to show the hotel when I showed that picture. It still wasn't a good hotel. Did y'all see the curtains? They was in like a 3-star hotel at best. That wasn't no fucking 5-star. That wasn't no 5-star. That's the point of what I'm making. She didn't deliver on anything she promised. Now, she needs to keep that sponsor a secret because they gonna drag it. Where was the 1K a day spending? Where was talent bread at? Talent, you fed them people a shared appetizer and you control the drink that they order, and it was cheap drinks. I promise you, God, there's no such thing. The speakeasy, what he said, what the person said it was, they gave the title out. I looked the restaurant up. Hey, Runny, let me read off the drink prices to y'all. And I want y'all to look this up. Hopefully, I can still hear me because I had a radio turn. Called the Underground Speakeasy and Distillery. I'm going to read the menu. Let's read the menu. Cocktail, Giggle Water, $16. Beanies, $15. Moonshine Mayhem, $15. Italian Cream Soda, $15. Everything Jake's, $15. The Underground Daiquiri, $16. Chorus Banquet, $8. Wadmere, $8. Modelo, especially that Spanish beer, $8. Bud Light, $8. Firestone Walker 805, $8. Stone Brewery, $8. Seattle Cider, $8. Smithmore, $8. Here go the wine. Red Cabernet, $12. Merlot, 14. Super Tuscan, 14. Pinot Noir, 14. White Chardonnay, 14. Pinot Grillo, 14. Salvaje, how you say that word? Blanc, 14. Sparkling Prosecco, 12. Blanc de Blanc, 14. Sparkling Rose, 14. Champagne, 16. And they got the non-alcoholic, but clearly them joints was drinking. Good morning, SoFly. And bad enough he ain't buy them dinner. Talent, you could at least gave them a couple of dollars. They didn't you or you could at least sent them in a ride home. Talent, why you didn't show your hotel room either? And you know how I know Ness and Talent is lying? Because remember when Ness said she got to the airport, she said, "Oh, I just walked by Talent. Talent just seen me. We just seen each other." But then when she got at the fake dinner, which is really eating some fish eggs and cheap wine, drinking some cheap drinks, then she says, "Oh, Talent, yeah, I wouldn't know how he looking." You know what I'm saying? But you said you met him at the airport coming in. Which is it? Did you see him at the airport or did you meet him for the first time at dinner, Ness? They all lying and trying to make it seem like there's something that they're not. First of all, it's people in here that have been places and that know money. And clearly none of you guys ever got the chance to experience that. It's just the truth. Huh? Oh, she looking for her tablet. She said, "Where's my tablet?" Here, Nyla, it's charging. You want it now? It's not charged all the way. She watching that tablet, y'all. Good morning, Miss Beverly. Yeah, that is a huge liar. Which I knew that. And people trying to make excuses for that crackhead. No, she's a lying crackhead. Ain't nobody gonna spend no money on her show. Here is right here. Let it. I just turned it on. And don't be crying when the battery die out quickly because it's only at 30%. I don't know why your dad. He always buy her a tablet and keeping the charges. Yeah, you getting it. Hold on. Yeah, we all know Ness is a lie. That trip was a lie. That hotel suite was a lie. They didn't get married. Hold on. I am keeping. She said, "Keep going." Like I got control over it when it starts. Here. So give me my phone back then. Give me my phone back. We're gonna trade. You ain't gonna keep both. We're gonna trade. Give me my phone back. Here. Balloon. It's no balloons. Maybe when we go outside. If you behave, I'll get you a balloon when we go outside. Okay? So go be nice. Black. Yeah, that's black. Good job. Go sit down. No, over there. Go to your room. Not sit next to me. Mm-mm. Hold on, guys. I know she's gonna try this. Up, up. Come on, let's go to your room. Why do you eat that sandwich? Why do you buy this? Mom, like you can never get a break. Hey, Barry. Good morning. Oh, hold on, it's too loud. Let me turn that down. I'll be right back. I'm not doing it. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Not a love still in my line. You're doing too much. No, I'm not. Your tablet loud as hell. New fashions. Oh, did y'all see the? Let's get into the fashions. Nobody had none. Child, I was so tickled when VS was doing her get ready with me. I was like, where the fuck do she find these bad outfits? It was like one bad outfit after another. The second outfit she put on, it looked like she crocheted that shit herself. Like there was, and then people talk about, girl, I'd rather be fat than have some of these girls' body shapes. Like their body was a whole fool. VS, she got a SpongeBob square. VS, you need to buy belts to help you create a waist, like them fashion belts. Maybe next time you go thrifting, go find you a couple of them fashion belts because you clearly don't have a waistline, but you can get the illusion of one, just like you try to get the illusion of being a good person. Why don't you get the illusion of a waistline? Next time you go through the thing, go find some nice fashionable belts. You can get thick, thin, whatever you want to, and try to squeeze it in to make you give it an appearance of a shape. Okay? Because you ain't got one. What's up, Triple Bro? And Ness. You should have known Ness wasn't gonna have no fashion. She shops on the discount rack of Temu. Like Temu clothes is already like $1.50 a piece, and she still only want to pay 25 cents. Woo! They cannot dress for shit. They all looked bad. I didn't see one cute outfit. I'm not gonna lie. Did Intrinsic and Lolo look good compared to Ness and VS? But who didn't? Who didn't? I'm not gonna lower my fashion bar just so other people could feel better. They looked a fool. It wasn't even necessary. They didn't go nowhere requiring opulence. They could have bought their best. They could have went to the Gap or Old Navy and bought a couple of them short sets. They didn't go nowhere special, and they damn sure ain't do nothing. Oh yeah, let me get to that fish bitch, Lady La, because I was getting it anyway. I had, you know your trip is bad. Let me say this: the Kang is trying to put this trip over because the King know he's going to travel and have other things to talk about. So I think the King, because it may not have said pedication, but that's what this was. Sorry, I had something in my tooth. They may not have said pedication, but that's what this was. The King was up there being petty, and then the King trying to make it seem like this was the best vacation ever because he know this is all Mother got. All Mother got is Vegas Gate. So the King is trying to make it so that this be the better Vegas Gate. No, the King, y'all Vegas Gate still won. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to listen to James talk about his only claim to fame until the next Vegas trip. Stop, sorry. And that was a whole letdown. Q Possible. What's up, boo? Yeah, at this point, you're right, Money Howard. You said it best. At this point, he said, I think he or she, I'm sorry. I think it's safe to say at this point, Nest Trip was cheap and basic, not millionaire status. That part. It was giving Groupon. The trip was giving Groupon. Thank you. Y'all get these likes up. I'm missing 35 likes. Or however many I'm missing. I know Miss Ronda was the 10th one. Don't make me start singing. Don't make me start singing. But yeah, so we all, you know what's crazy? The people covering the Vegas Gate that were unbiased, they got more views than anybody. Like Reed, she just proven she was a doja. We all knew that though. She said sing up in here. The song I want to sing, I can't because not on the next service. I really do want to sing a song though, but it would have been nice. Where's my cigarette? Before she come back out here, y'all. So I was on Juicy panel. When I tell you I was having the time of my life on Juicy panel, because Juicy has been on one. And I was mad as hell because my real life people kept calling me and shit. I'm like, damn. And I didn't realize my battery was low. So because I was ignoring the phone calls, because I knew they didn't want nothing, it wasn't my kids, so or my family. It was just my friend. They had some shit going on Facebook, but it wasn't as interesting. So I was on Juicy Panel trying to get the tea from Can. Child, I think somebody video called me and then it knocked me out because it knocked my phone. It took the last bit of power out. So when I get back to the panel, right, they was talking about Queen 88 doing this and doing that. Now, I did say Queen 88 was a butterface, but when I seen her live the other day, I'm not gonna say she the cutest girl, but she's at least average. I want to take that back. Lemon was all blow. Yes, I do. I think they hooked up. I think they hooked up, and I think Honest Rose thought he was gonna get the penis. I think Honest Rose thought he was gonna get the penis, but we're gonna get to that. Hold on. My asked me about this Lady La fish bitch. Let me tell you about Lady La. She want to be counted so bad. So right now, the B sector and the Mo3 sector are eating, and they are not only are they eating together, they're networking. I haven't really been in the Mo3 sector because I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm not in my 20s. I'm not ghetto, so I can't do it. But I can support from the clouds and shit. That's not a problem. But I can't do all these panels and shit. But that doesn't mean I don't support, because I don't think that Queen 88 and Cam did anything wrong. VS came off like a jealous ass bitch. So when I was up there talking to him about it, right? And then they were saying something about Queen 88. I forgot. Oh yeah, no. They was like, Chat Rap went to Vegas. They wanted to bring up that part. I said, yeah, and I think he paid for it. Because nobody in the B sector cared. Hey Zara. That was a win for the Mo3. I agree. But VS set them up as Mo3 been winning on VS top since she met them. But for some reason, she calling it networking. But oh well. Y'all see what I'm talking about. The lady is a nutcase. VS is nuttier than squirrel shit. And it don't have nothing to do with the Army PSD. It has to do with her childhood. Remember I told you some people go into the Army. Not all people. I want to make that disclaimer because I had a very nice discussion with J True. So I'm not saying all women or even all men. But the majority of the people going to the services is because they don't have no other options. They poor and uneducated. And this is the best thing they can do to get a nice job that helps them sustain themselves. So let's be clear, VS is one of those people. And remember when VS said that when she was overseas, she always worked under the top people. See, VS, you can't be braggadocious and then try to double back and use it for another reason. VS said when she was in the Army or wherever the fuck she was at, I don't remember the branch, I don't even care. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to people who serve for our country. Rah, rah, rah. But VS was over there saying before when she would tell her story how she served under the top people. She wasn't in the field. So what PSD is VS suffering from when according to her, she had an easy ride to the top. And that's why she get all these benefits and she's so smart and she's so this. So how is it now? No, VS is a hater. VS is a narcissistic. VS was mad because everybody rejected her. What y'all see was I don't know what the definition is. If somebody like has more of the how you say the correct word, the correct usage of the statement, however you say that. I heard VS doing a GoFundMe for vacation do-over. Yeah, she's still a juicy idea. Exactly. What y'all seen so far, what y'all seen was a narc in rage. When I told y'all VS does not like rejection. And it probably started due to her childhood. Because according to her, she had a smooth ride when she was in the services. That's what she said. I ain't say this, she said it. Pumpkin, what's up, my co-host? If you need the link, let me know. Thank you, Lawless. Narcissistic injury. That's what we seen. Thank you. I like having smart people in my chat. I couldn't think of the term. That's what y'all seen was narcissistic injury. She do it to everybody who don't do nothing to her. Like MU lost her dog. Some people, I'm not an animal lover at all. And I ain't got no reason to take up MU because MU always flipping on me for people she like. And I ain't never did nothing to that bitch. So I don't have an issue with MU right now, but MU does do that shit. But I don't, but anyway. Okay, boo, I got the link. This link is for Pumpkin for right now because I can't stay long. Here you go. Oh, I already did that. Oh, of course, if any of my mods want to come up, y'all can come up. Hey, Hershey Boo. Yeah, what y'all seen was narc injury. VS got turned down by everybody. And not only did they stand her up, they went to hang with people she considers an op. Now, how did most of these people become obvious? Because you was online fucking with them. And her entitlement is crazy. I don't know who got more entitlement, VS or Chat Rap. Cam is not your man. Cam is not your boyfriend. Cam is not your family. Cam is not your son. It's amazing how she comes up here talking about how she don't take not a dime for her son, but she wants somebody else's son who got a whole girlfriend. And by the way, Cam, your girlfriend is really pretty. I hope you didn't cheat on her with Queen 88. She's very pretty. This is the worst trip in history. I agree. Because the king need to stop trying to hype this trip up. Only reason why the king is hyping this trip up because he's trying to take away mother only claim to fame, Vegas Gate. So the king is determined. I'm sorry, King. You may need to have Todd sponsor another group of people. And as you can see, it can't be Ness and Lemon. Them bitches is boring. They couldn't even get 1K in their chat. Ness went to buying views and shit. Hold on, my co-host is here. Hey, Pumpkin.
Hey, Uppity, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I hear echo. Let me see if I can listen.
Okay. I don't hear no echo, but maybe you on your end. You can hear it. Yeah, y'all heard Hershey. It was boring. Ness overhyped it. And there was no opulence. And the fact that I hope they if they do got a picture of talent, they need to release it. Because he played all in their face and he got mad as hell, turning on everybody because we wouldn't let him play an hour. I was telling you ain't got it like that. Just say that. I think you thought by picking the brokest people that they was gonna be impressed. Like, but you forget there's others on here that been placed and we weren't impressed. You and Sassy played y'all motherfucking self. Y'all ain't played nobody but Ness and Chat Rap. But other than that, y'all played yourselves. My co-host is getting her mic together, y'all. But yeah, let me tell you hear you hear?
Yes, I'm here. I was
Okay.
just letting you finish the commentary because
Oh, go ahead, girl. We haven't heard from you in a minute. What are your thoughts?
Well, let's go back a little bit because we haven't talked in such a long time.
We haven't.
Let's go back with the Chat Rap and Sassy situation.
Oh yes, girl.
Okay. How do you feel about that situation?
Well, I feel like I felt the whole time when she did the fundraiser, right? After the fundraiser was going around, she was going around acting like it was her money, trying to check Chat Rap about this and check Chat Rap about that. Now, I can't stand Chat Rap, fat, stink, goofy ass. Hey, sister, but I didn't feel, but what I can't stand even more than Chat Rap is sassy, pretentious attitude with other people's money. So I went on a link and I told the people if they would have listened to me, they wouldn't be in this position. I told people ahead of time, how much money did Sassy give? Because as far as I know, Sassy raised the money. She didn't put the money there, and she claims to be a millionaire and dating a billionaire. So I don't know why she couldn't just fund it herself. But seeing that she did it, she needs to stop acting like that's her motherfucking money. But in the same token, I felt that Sassy was using Chat Rap because she felt like Chat Rap would be impressed, and nobody else would give Sassy this bougie bad bitch title, and no matter how many times she kept saying it. And I felt like she was trying to use Chat Rap to get that point across, and it wound up backfiring. But what was your thoughts?
Well, I agree. I don't I really don't like either one of them. It seemed like Chat Rep is a little too childish for me, and then Sassy is a little over the top. Sassy kind of reminds me of one of my cousins. She's a engineer, and it's like she's always, the way that she present herself is just uncomfortable a little bit. It's just like she's over the top sometimes. It's like she's trying to make a point like she's better than everybody, but yet she want to sit with the low class people. Basically, that's what I get
Right,
from her.
exactly. Yeah, it don't make
So
sense.
so with the situation with Chat Rap now, I feel that after Chat Rep shoulder. I don't know if it was a mistake or not, but sometimes Chat Rep seemed a little delayed as far as she was drinking, she was smoking. I don't know if she did it on purpose or not. But to me, I felt like that Ceci already left her, and she had to get an Uber back to her car or whatever the situation was. I felt like, okay, that was already her get back. But then to take a trip that 40 sponsors already donated, it was not Ceci's position to just cancel the whole trip. It kind of remind
It
you of an
wasn't. It
abusive
wasn't.
relationship,
Yes.
like you in a relationship with a man and he's paying all the bills and you do one little thing or you do something that he doesn't like, he just snatch everything from you or he kicks you out the house. It's like one of those Medea movies,
Exactly.
kind
Exactly.
of. So
Yeah,
I
that's
couldn't
exactly,
really
exactly what it is. It's a
I couldn't
it was abuse of power dynamics. It was an abuse of that.
But I think that if she would have thought about it, if Chat Rap would have went on a trip with everybody, she would have got her karma anyway. Chat Rap is a complete fool, so she would have went on a trip. She probably would have got into it with somebody, or somebody would have got into it with her. She basically would have got it back. But to me, I felt like karma will run a course. You don't really have to just necessarily say, okay, well, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna get you. No, if it was on purpose, it's gonna come back to her. But I guess Ceci had to double down. Now the only thing about it is, if Ceci was that type of person to always double down and make sure that, okay, this person is gonna get it, then that's fine. But King Roman News then cussed her out and called her a bitch. uh who was it? Face Yaya and Ronnie Q cussed her out.
Brianna,
She didn't do
Brianna,
anything.
Brianna
Brianna
did it
cussed.
too. And she begged for a mom stick back. Like I said, she's a clout chasing, wanna be fabulous bitch. Go ahead
So it's
though.
just like, I'm not saying, you get abused by everybody else, get abused by Chat Rep, but the thing is that I don't think it was equal to somebody, what I'm saying? They basically told you off and disrespected you, but with Chat Rep, you don't know if it was a mistake or not. But Sassy did say that she waited 45 minutes. Chat Rep did not want to go on live, this and that. I just think that she was just so delayed because of her drinking and stuff like that. It could be different. I don't think anybody paid her to do it. I think if she did do it on purpose, she did it on her own to try to be funny because she's so childish. But I don't think that she set anybody up. I don't think they set Sassy up. I just think that if she did it on purpose, she did it because she wanted to do it. I don't think anybody would have paid for it to see Sassy, because I've seen Sassy. She will post her avatar a long time ago. She posted herself before. I seen her. So I don't understand what's the situation. Maybe she just didn't want to be seen because during that time she was there for the DNC. But
It
I
might
don't
have been
know.
charging that dinner to her business account.
Yeah, and also it could have just been, but also we do have to create boundaries for ourselves. If we say we don't want to do something and somebody, we just got to respect it. But to me, I just felt like maybe they should not have been on camera more than like one time. After her getting ready in the bathroom and they was swiping makeup and germs, that should have been it. She could have just took still photos of her food and left it as that. That's it. They didn't have to keep passing the camera back and forth. Cause at the end of the day, they should just really be enjoying each other company. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah, this
Uh,
your first time meeting. Like,
yeah.
okay, we y'all. This our food came. We'll be back later. What's the problem?
So let me ask you this. I see that you and Fates Yaya, um, are y'all in a good situation? Because to me, I look at everything and I feel like I don't know how your followers feel with this, but to me, I feel like she's still in the same space with ODS. I feel like she's like, are we gonna forget the stuff that she did when she was with um the other crew?
No, I don't. And I
Oh,
remind her,
okay.
I don't have an issue with her, but she don't like when I talk about it. But it's true. But I will say that since she started hanging with the other crew, she's not as nasty and as out as she used to be. But no, I wouldn't call us friends or nothing. But we're cordial at this point. But I just don't like I did a lot because when they was having a conversation about talking about children, And then she gonna say that she done it, but she apologized. You did not apologize to me. In fact, you lied and made an excuse and said I talked about your son, who is an adult, and I never talked about your son. And at the time she was saying it, I didn't even know she had a son. What she was mad about is the same thing everybody else is mad about. I talked about her looks, and then I made a picture saying lupus in good health. I think that was around. It was no. I did that after. Let me not lie. Before I was just talking about her looks, and people, I didn't know her that well when I first seen her, so people were saying how she always broke and begging and stuff like that. So I was making fun of that, and then she was trying to tell me that she had did gave a 1K giveaway in somebody's chat, and I was like, you're full of shit or whatever, or you probably scammed the money. It was PP loan. So she got really upset with me, and then she went to Dragon Nyla. So after she went to Dragon Nyla, I made a picture saying lupus, and then my picture saying good health. You know what I'm saying? But then after a while we would go back and forth, and then but she would be honest sometimes, like when they be on the panel hating on my cooking, she'd be like, well, I don't like uppity, but she could cook. She be in there cooking, whatever the case may be. And then when some people would say things about like, oh, why she making spinach or that little bit of spinach, and then she would remind people that that's the only vegetable Nala like. So we got cordial after that. But yeah, if you're saying something that I know not to be true, I will call you out, which people have the right to do to me. But the fact is, they don't never really have nothing to say. That's why they be lying. But go ahead. But I don't have an issue with her.
The reason why I asked that is because I don't know what happened between you and ODS to be, because the only thing I remember, because I've been working a lot, is that I remember during the time when everybody was trying to call CPS. It was, I'm never gonna forget, it was Face, Yaya, and ODS actually trying to get the crowd together. Like it was mainly those two.
Yeah,
Of
I
course, it was
know.
They Done,
I know. And they
but it
lying
was
about it,
those two.
right?
And my thing is, I now see you fighting with ODS, but I didn't know, did anything happen that you dislike him a little bit more than her? Because I only seen them two together doing it equally. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that because I wasn't watching those live because I didn't want to get more upset at the time. And that, you know what I'm saying? But because I like it's like right now, that's how I be when they be doing let me not say too much. I'll tell you about it on Instagram. But
Mm.
I wasn't aware of that. What I was aware of that was she said something about my daughter, and then she became more cordial to me. But I did say what I do know is this: anybody that call, their calls are going to be looked up, and then they'll be reached out individually. So I'm not too worried about that. But she always said she didn't call. But I called ODS y'all because ODS was constantly attacking my daughter, and not only did he try to get people to call, he wished death on my daughter. He said he was going to grape my son. You know what I'm saying? And then he's a whole predator. So I had a lot of downloaded videos of him that I just sent to the appropriate agencies. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that
and
is
then yeah,
that's disgusting.
yeah,
Yeah, see, I didn't know any of that, and yeah, that's
yeah. So that's why
disgusting.
I was more mad with him because he continuously did it.
And it's disgusting, especially if you have kids and you talking about other people kids. That's really disgusting.
Right. Yeah, and that's what I was telling K Fit. But you see how karma comes quick for these people, and not all karma be seen in your face. But like K Fit, like I was just shocked because I used to talk to K Fit on the phone. She used to always talk about how disgusting ODS was. We're talking about children, but K Fit is very two faced. So she be out
That's
there
what I was
want to
about to
share.
say. I seen her made a comment. It was so weird because I seen her made a comment and said, I think she said that you came after her or you were talking about her child.
I
This
never
was
talked about
maybe about
child
like
about
this had to be I was like, as soon as I get back on Uppity channel, I'm going to tell her. This had to be around 4. It might have been a little bit over. It had to be 4 to 6 weeks ago.
Well, she's lying and she's saying I came after a child. No, everybody know what happened. She was over, like she used to hit me up on the phone all the time, right? And guess who she used to be complaining about? Hey, Miss Dovey, guess who she used to be complaining about out of all people?
Who?
Computer that great, the weakest bitch in the B sector. So I'm telling her that bitch ain't about shit. If she try you, you curse her the fuck out. You claim you from New York. You should know how to handle a bitch like that. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, yeah. And then I think she was scared because she knew all those people was going to jump in. I said, if they do that, I will help you. Don't worry about it. But you need to stand up for yourself because what if I'm not here? I don't want nobody constantly texting me, talking about something, this person bothering me like they my goddamn child. Like if they bother you, you handle your fucking business. Because if people see you keep letting people walk all over you. Only thing that's gonna happen, do especially in this sector, more people are going to do it. But like we used to be talking about, like, cause she had a son with autism and her son had way. Remember I used to say on
Mhm.
the live when I first started speaking to her, I said, you sitting up there amening people and giggling in chats. And the things that they're saying about autistic children doesn't even apply to Nala. It applies to your son. Nala's been very verbal. Nala brushes her teeth very well. Well, not the inside, but you know what I'm saying? But she brushes her teeth very well. Like she don't get on the inside like I would like it, but Nala lets me brush the inside, not the outside. So we work well together. And I don't do certain, like I said, if they was to find out your son's issue, and it does in this sector, that the fact there's just too many people that are low down gutter. They're gonna talk about your children. So she's making it seem like it's a reflection of me that Nala's having this happen. But when it happened to her, all of a sudden she's doing a world tour. And I'm happy a lot of people gave her that response they gave her. Because like literally the day before, she was like, oh, ain't nobody talking about my son. And what happened? The very next day, her son got dragged. And then she went around platform to platform where she's normally on the side of he and he. Like, if I don't care if I'm friends with the person or not, if I see them talking about a child, I'm be like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Even for Ness raggedy ass. I do that for her son because, to be honest, I feel bad for her son. I feel like her son's going to have a lot of mental health problems when he realized his mom was living her best life and he wasn't included. Well, her best Tim Yu life. But and I've always spoke up for everybody's children. So sir, I always get upset sometimes, especially if people know I have spoke up on their behalf and they join in, or they have spoken to me like she has done. But like I said, K Fit is a very sneaky person. She likes to go behind the scenes saying one thing and coming in the chat being another. So she was talking a lot of shit about Brianna, and I thought she was just scared of her. But now I see that's what she likes to do. She likes to go around, pick easy target. And now that people are getting on her about being scary, she was calling herself picking an easy target by picking on Miss Red, but she see that didn't work out for her either. So now I guess she's back to her corner into the drawing board. Yeah, I have never spoken to her child. I always said that it's funny that she can hang around people that's speaking on my child when those things apply to hers. And now months later, y'all see I wasn't lying.
Well, sometimes when I think with the comment, what you just said, some people will make it seem like you are, even though you were saying, hey, this doesn't apply to my child, it would apply more to yours. They will make it seem like, oh, well, you're talking about my child, when no, you're just basically stating you should be more offended than I am, basically. Um, what I was gonna ask you, what I was gonna say is K Fit is definitely behind the scenes, and she's in a safe space now because the crew has formed a crew, basically.
And that's
So
always what she wanted. So I'm like, she
right.
should be happy now. That's what she wanted. Uppity wasn't going to do that for her, though. But go ahead.
So she's able to be herself because at this point she'll have so many people, older women, to defend her. So her first fight was with someone old enough to be her mom. So I guess she was swinging and banging, and that was her first fight with someone. So I think she's just gonna pick and choose. But I guess with this situation, she found her crew to basically back her up, because the thing about it is, no matter what you say to her, or the first thing people is going to say is that you're jealous. And I don't know why people say
Jealous
that.
of what,
I
though?
don't know, because people kept saying, even Peace Love said it. And even though Peace Love is not listening, Peace Love, we didn't forget you're fucking a married man, bitch. We never forgot that.
Ooh, you
You
better
got
spill that
pregnant by
tea.
a married man. Like, I've been here for so many years. When you was in with King, what's his name, Sir King.
Sir
So
King,
what?
yeah.
Yeah, so I think when people think they look halfway decent, the first thing, even when, and it's so sad because
But
even other women.
K-Fit, my turds look better than K-Fit. That's why I got a man here, and I'm not online depending on random strangers to take care of my son. I got that comeback coochie. I'm sorry,
but
go ahead.
but the thing about it is, it's so, to me, I just feel like sometimes it's just so ignorant for people just to say, oh, well, somebody's jealous because of looks. What else do you offer? Like, what else do you
Nothing.
offer?
Exactly.
Because when
And
I
she's
pick
like,
my
she's
men, I
literally
don't
trying to
even
be
pick them
hero.
on looks. Go ahead.
Right. Well, no, looks count somewhat, but I would say I don't pick only on looks. You got to be. I don't care how cute you are. If you broke, get the hell out of my face.
See, I
I'm
like them
only.
a little ugly. I like them a little, but my ugly sometimes
I hear
don't be a little.
that
I like them a little ugly.
Y'all
Okay.
think nobody gonna watch y'all man? I'm telling you, these women will.
Oh, I
These men
definitely
that
know
be
that.
Brianna size be cheating, girl. I got a cousin that feel the same way. They all stop. Let me stop. Your husband probably faithful as hell. I'm just playing.
But see, that's the thing. It's just like maybe I shouldn't say I like them a little ugly, but it's like the looks is not number one to me. It's just basically I have to have a connection with them. They definitely have to be nice. The way that they treat their mama, the way they treat their grandmother and stuff like that, just the way that
That's
they treat
important to me.
women
You're right.
is
That's
very
important.
important. And if I can't trust them, it's out. So it's just like, looks is probably on the third number three, maybe number three out of five. It's on the third one down. So yeah. But yeah, so I don't know why they say that. You have even older women on there telling her that, like, yeah, people are jealous. I'm like, are y'all jealous? Is that what y'all look at? People could disagree without being jealous. Because Peace Love came on and said the same thing. She said,
Exactly.
yeah, they were doing the same thing to me. I have no idea who she's talking about. Because if she's talking about Brianna and them, we only know her in the group. We don't know what anybody else from that group looks like. So I don't know what she's talking about people jealous. And to be clear, um I don't think that the people in the beef sector they're ugly. To me, I feel like everybody is cute. I don't feel like
Except for
nobody is
computer bag, she looked like a Bison Warren. But yeah, but majority of the people here, they are cute. They average. But nobody here is really,
yeah,
really
average.
ugly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do like it's not nothing that I would be like yuck. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think everybody is
Except
okay.
Brianna, I say yuck to her body. I can smell
What
it through the phone in her face.
Well, I know that
Exactly.
you upset with her, but I do think that she has a okay face. I do feel like the reason why I say a okay face and I give it to her better than what I would give it to Ness is because she comes on camera. No matter how big that face is, she will cut that camera on. She don't have no filter on that camera. You see what I'm saying? It's just like
No, she has filters on. She got filters. That's why you can't see the plaque on the teeth. But she don't go crazy with the filters like Ness. But
no.
whenever she
Remember,
move,
Dim- Dimples, no, Dimples told her about the plaque on her teeth, and she said it like last week. She said, "Yeah, when you told me about no, I think it was Dimples who said, yeah, I'm glad that you had to get that plaque off your teeth." She said, "Yeah, I did get it fixed." So she went to the dentist. I didn't know she had plaque on her teeth until Dimples was just like, "I am so happy you
oh,
taking care of
no,
yourself."
I
Yeah.
agree. Brianna look better than Ness in the face. But I'm just saying.
Mhm.
But Ness compare like that. You know how low down you got to be to look better than Ness. Like that's not really a win. But if you want to count it, I guess go ahead.
But see, Ness' attitude is what makes it even worse because I think that she's taken over Fabe persona. Because if you notice, everybody that follows Ness is Babe Nation. They're all Babe Nation as far as like the real
Oh,
like
so she took over
hardcore.
5 old chat. You saying?
Right, because
Because
they
Ness
didn't.
always got a hand me down chat. She's always had that.
Yeah, because what it was is they did not like the spaceship and they like Pettyville, so they went to
Right.
Ness. So
Right.
yeah, all of them basically are from Phi Babe, and they will always, get
Yeah,
her
see, I didn't know
everything.
that. I would visit
Yeah.
Five Chat from time to time, but I never really hung. I don't got no issue with Five. I like Five, but I would hang. Oh, excuse me. I would hang there from time to time, but I didn't know. But I heard people saying that, but I couldn't tell because I didn't watch her chat hard enough. I know Key Lolo. I like the Key Lolo, but I haven't seen her over there in a while. But it could be true.
Yeah, so who I don't like is Exposed TV and
Yeah, I
Black
don't like
Girl
her
Code.
either.
They are disgusting. They are like something is really wrong with them. Like they
Can I ask you a question, Pumpkin?
mhm.
Because I never, not, not, give me, here, take your applesauce and do not break my candle holder. Give it to me. Go eat your applesauce. Can I ask you a question? Has Exposed TV always been so much of a flip flop that can't think for herself? Or is this something new?
See, the first time I started paying attention to her is when she came in this chat. I never knew who she was before. Black Girls Code always been jumpy, like back and forth. Because what
Yeah,
they
she needs
did
to change
is
her name. She's a mammy. Ain't
they
nothing
all
black girl
ran
code about.
right. So they all always run to the ops. They ran to Kimmy first. And then, Kimmy is inconsistent with coming on. And then now they ran to basically Ness and they trying to make sure that she built up her platform. So because I mean, basically they just trying to find a home. That's what I look at it as. Cause I mean, everybody has different content. You just go to everybody page. Like I
Right,
just listen to a
right.
little bit of everybody.
Same here. If they got something interesting going on, I'll go watch. I don't care who page it is.
So what do you think about, well, I gotta talk about Sean Bradley. I know you love you some Sean Bradley, but I did want to get into the Vegas
The
trip.
K. Go
I'm
ahead.
not hey, I'm not calling him that. So yeah, so to me, I just feel like this whole Vegas trip, Ness, it's basically it was a Ness and Lemon trip going to go see each other, and everybody did jump on board. So Ness got upset when Jay Wilson jumped on board, right? She started dogging it out. VS jumped on board. She started dogging it out. SB think he's so different and so slick. He did basically the same thing, even though he did a little bit of different things with it. He still jumped on board in the same area and still in Vegas. He still jumped on board. Ness didn't say anything about it. So even though I know they probably did like their own thing because they did have a Airbnb, but he was still in the mix during the same time in the same area.
Yeah, I said that. I don't know if you heard me. I said that earlier. I said I think the King went there. Sean Bradley was there. Sean Bradley. I think he went there to be more petty. I think he's tired of mother having only claim to fame being Vegas Gate, and I think he went there to be petty. And I think he used his popularity because he knew, the reason why I think Ness ain't say nothing to Sean Bradley because most people wasn't even believing her trip was real until he co-signed it. Because we
Mhm.
all know she's a broke bum bitch. So he co-signed it. So he was already in the mix. But then he kept insisting he wasn't a part of it. So we were like, wait a minute. So I think what happened was he went out there to be petty toward, but he said when I seen his community wall, I think his ticket was born on June 20th. But wasn't Ness talking about it before then, or am I wrong? I don't know. I thought Ness was talking about it for over 2 months. So June 20th would be saying like he bought the tickets after she mentioned it. But at the end of the day, I think he went out there to be petty towards Jay Wilson, and and then it just wound up because Jay Wilson didn't go. He got to be petty toward VS, and VS had a whole breakdown. It was just sad.
Mm.
So mission was accomplished. It
I
just
think
wasn't Suzuki.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
think he went to be in the mix. He brought Club Chat with him, and everybody was looking old, and that's exactly where Lolo should have went. Lolo should have been with Club Chat, the ones
I
that,
already agree. I
yeah,
agree.
she belonged there. They didn't really do much. They were sitting down at the restaurant, and you didn't see them no more. That was that. I think that he was with the young boys, and I'm gonna keep it as that because it just I don't know.
Yeah, and I think it
Yeah.
was to be petty because I didn't even know who that cat person was until somebody said it was Captain Being Christian. I'm like, oh, I don't know if he looked way different without his dreads, and I think he was skinnier. He basically had like his old well, half of his gentleman panel there, but him and QB don't get along. But Wally was there, Wally made the genuine panels pop. You said that wasn't Club Chat? Well, I don't know, but they look like they was just on some grown women, grown people stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So on King Roman video, they were at the restaurant, and the only person that I did not see that was in Club Chat was Ox City. Everybody else, it was
Oh, Ox
Ty.
City was there. And you know who else was there? I didn't know who she was though, because I didn't even know she was there until Tracy said it. Tracy had my living my best life. They said she was there too,
See, I don't
but
know
Tracy
which
said
one
she
she
knew about it.
was.
I didn't know who she was though.
So I know people from Jay
Oh, they
Wilson.
oh they picked up Juicy People. Remember
Oh,
Juicy
okay.
People? That's who that was there. Oh, he picked up Juicy People.
Well,
It
whoever
wasn't.
they were, just Andrea, she from Everybody Chat, I guess. But I know her from Club Chat. Yeah, Club Chat. Um, Lolo's still supposed to be with them. It just she was in that
Yeah,
basically she
but
was in that
but
group.
can we blame anybody but Lolo for this? Because before they even got there, Ness was talking behind the scenes to her to Jay Dunn. Ness ain't shit. And I thought, it's a lot of women that be in Ness chat that say they got an issue with me but love Ness. That's why I said no. The issue is y'all jealous of me. That could be the only issue because Ness ain't shit. She a trash ass mother. She's not a good person. All she do is beg and curse y'all out when y'all don't agree with her coke rage habits. So yeah, but anyway, Jay Ness went behind the scenes and told Lolo information. She told a lot of information. Jay Dunn ain't about shit. So Jay Dunn said that Lolo would need a wheelchair in the airport. And then I don't know. And then somehow Lemon took that to mean that she was going to need a wheelchair the whole time. But from what I look like, it do look like it probably would have been in her best efforts, to have a
Mhm.
wheelchair. But they was making fun of her, talking about, oh, we don't want to be pushing nobody around. But Lolo's so desperate to get on the trip, she dealt with all of that. And then now I heard when they was on the trip, they drug up on her mini bar, and Shakim coming on the fucking link cursing her out like she not supposed to speak up for herself. And all this nigga do was go around like it was a mess. But I don't blame nobody but Lolo for that because they slapped her upside the head with what was gonna happen. She just chose to look past it.
Yeah, she should have just stayed in her hotel, went down and played the slots, eaten in a, vicinity of the areas and did her own thing. She didn't have
Yeah,
to
and I
hang
think
out.
Sean Brady would have let her go to the dinner. I think
Yeah.
they would have. So she
Yeah.
should have tried to hook up with him because only thing Ness did was a bunch of free shit. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Well,
Hey, just Ness.
it looked like Honest Row had a good time. I like Honest Row.
Yeah, I like Honest Row too, but Honest Row is another kiss ass. So that's my problem with Honest Row. He's another one, but like I said, he gonna learn his lesson because that's why Lemon and Shakira stood back and got it in. And you've been chasing this man all around the goddamn city, United States, and you ain't getting no penis.
Who do you
So
think is the bottom?
I don't know. That's the trick question. I wouldn't know. I can't tell. They both look like power bottoms, Lemon and Shakira. But Honest Row admitted he's a bottom. So
It's
maybe
just
that's what her.
it don't look like Shakim showered. So that's the only
Oh yeah, and Rebel said that he smelled like goat.
what does that
I don't,
smell like?
I don't know. I was gonna say I haven't been to the zoo in a minute. I was supposed to go to Queen Zoo the other day, but we probably go tomorrow before I leave. See, I'm gonna get more nature. I'm gonna get more fashion and luxury than Ness did on my Poconos trip, and I ain't got no millionaire subscriber. All I did was save my money.
And the thing about it is you're whenever she goes live, you're gonna have her supporters that's psycho going to try to go around everything that she said. There was no security, armed security. There was no
No,
security in sight. That was not a party bus. That was like a trolley to pick people up and drop them off. Anybody could get on.
right.
Um, it was so many people on there. It was not exclusive to just them.
All them white and Spanish people, they didn't even know them, and she had to film them because they was turning up, and her
I
crew was boring as hell. So she
I
had to
didn't
film another people.
I didn't see a camera crew.
No, it wasn't. They was doing it on iPhone or whatever kind of phone they got. That was the camera crew they phone, and they made sure to keep it only on them. Like how? Like I don't understand people that talk so much shit. Like you would think that they are good people. Like the way they was hiding their locations, don't showing the sky. Even when they got in their she only showed her hotel room when I pointed out how cheap the carpet was, and she thought showing up was safe was going. That's why I say I don't think Ness been anywhere. Every hotel got a safe. Like in New York City, we got these like little rundown motels, like prostitutes go in and out to do their work and whatever. They got safes in there, bitch. Like, come on now. And some of
Mhm.
them even got jacuzzis. So, like, the things that she thought she was showing off, you could tell by the decorations, there was nothing 5-star about it. They
Yeah.
charging you that much for a look and ambiance. You didn't show that. And only people, and then Fem the North, she's the weirdest one. Like Fem the
Mhm.
North, why you didn't hit up Nest Cash App and help her upgrade to an actual 5-star hotel? Why you didn't hit up Nest and put some money in her pocket, clothes, shopping money, and Uber money to get to a store so she could finally wear something that won't rip if she walked the wrong way? And furthermore, why didn't y'all tell that girl to get crochet braids, all those spaces on the top of her head? but she's been telling us she wears wigs, but she got a head full of hair. And you know, and it was like, we don't know, because I know some women, they wear weave all the time. But when they take that thing down, that hair long, thick, and beautiful. I can't do it personally. I don't know how to use wigs as a protective style to make my hair grow. They be making me itch too much. I can't keep it on too long. But the women, there are some women that do, but Ness is not one of them. That girl ain't had no edges. Her size was clean. The top of her head was spacious, like she's already balding like a man. Like, and then you gonna get like dreadlocks. Like, you don't get that type of style. You don't have the healthy hair that it needs to do that.
Yeah, it's like I'm really disappointed in her. I'm really disappointed in her hair. Out of all the things, I would definitely be disappointed in that. Her
Yeah, like, do
hair,
you
her
have a beautician
clothes,
that care about you?
her shoes was breaking before she even went on a trip.
Girl, I forgot about that.
That is crazy.
Woo. Yo, I think it's crazy that the Mo3 sector had more fun than y'all bitches. And they didn't have no billionaire subbies. Cam had more money than Ness millionaire subbies, now that I think about it. The way BS claimed Cam was treating Queen 88. He was treating Queen 88 better than Ness millionaire subby did the whole fucking crew. Her and Lemon. And why is Intrinsic there? Like, Intrinsic, what was wrong with Intrinsic? What was she doing?
I have no idea. I know she was doing inappropriate stuff. I know that Ness accused Shakim Private Part for being hard because did
Ooh.
you see that part when Shakim and Lemon they stayed back in a hotel because I guess they didn't
Yeah,
have the
that's what
correct.
I'm talking about. They was having sex. I believe they was having quotas.
So when everyone came back from the club, they went to the hotel room and Shakim and Lemon was in there. And maybe about 5 minutes after they got settled in, um, Ness asked Shakim, she was just like, Shakim, why is your, private part hard? And he was like, what? What? And here go Intrinsic. She was like, let me touch it. We all gay. Let me touch it. And he was just
Ew.
like, no. She said that to Ro too, because Ness was
What?
dancing up. Yes, Honest Ro. Ness was dancing up against Honest Ro, and Ness was like, his private part is hard, and she was just like, let me here go Intrinsic. Let me touch it to see if it's hard. So basically, she wanted to. If anybody got it on, I believe that she was part of it too.
But
She
and
just
you know,
so
I have
freaky.
talked. Ooh, you know, I have talked to Intrinsic before, and she told me she basically one of those people that would try anything once. She said she called herself a pansexual or some shit like that.
Mm,
She because she was telling me she slept with hermaphrodites before. She slept with trans people with their original members before. She was just naming all the different type of people, because that's when Jay Dunn was in my when I went and let Jay Dunn on the link, and she was in my backstage saying how she did this with a dildo online. She did that. She did this, and then Intrinsic was like, she's not lying. I was like, wait a minute, you really did all of this? And then that's when she told me, like, she's like a pan whatever. So I could believe she would, but trans is, ugh, like, have some respect. Don't you got a daughter that can see that?
yeah.
Hold on a second. No, go ahead, talk. I'm listening.
Okay, yeah, I just feel like that he was she Intrinsic is just a very freaky person and she has no limitations at all. At all. Yeah, I agree, Soulfly. Trans was giving Usher board mother. I think that she was also helping Lolo out, which was a good thing too, but sometimes
Oh yeah, no,
people
I like that part that she did that. I really did, because that's damn
Mhm.
sure the truth.
Yeah. But I think Trent also said that she was unable to enjoy her trip because she was so focused on making sure that Lolo was okay. So that's also a bummer. Yeah.
But Lolo said she wasn't. That's why I don't understand why Lolo didn't hit up Sean Bradley. Probably because it's when. But is this true? Did you hear this too? Because I don't know if it's true, because I didn't see all of that. I was just hearing certain part, because I was barely watching Ness, and that's probably why she never got 1K the whole time she was there. Because I ain't got time for all that secrecy, trying to make people find you and stuff. No, I'm gonna watch the people that's willingly showing the trips. That's what I was doing, and I would peek in here and there on Ness, but I wasn't really following her like that. But I heard like because I seen they was on the part. I seen when King Roman News posted. That's what made me go over. So they're saying that King Roman News spent the night over Ness Hotel after the party bus. Did you hear that, or do you know if that's true?
No, that is true. Afterwards, I
Oh,
guess
that's making it. Ooh.
everyone was so tired that they all slept over there. Limit said that King Roman News slept. He made a bed out of two chairs and he slept in two chairs. So I'm guessing Lemon slept in a bed with Ness. I'm not sure. I don't know.
No, because remember, Ness said, remember, you think Trends is nice, but she really didn't fit in. Trends is a do girl. That's the only problem with her. She had nothing to follow her, but I don't have an issue with her personally. I'm just saying, I just think she's too old to be letting the crackhead run her around. But that's just my personal opinion. But hey, Lexi. But what I was to say, Ness, this is how Ness described the suite. I don't know if she actually ever showed the whole suite. She said it was a 1 bedroom suite, but it's like a bedroom, like they have like a living room, and the couch was a pull-out bed. So
Mm.
Shaquille was already staying there. Remember, he was staying there from the night before. When I never got to see his first hotel room, but they saying BZ got him kicked out of that. Then he went to another hotel room where VS went to meet up with him, right? Or he stood VS up. And when she went down there, I think that's when he was at the MGM. And I don't know if it was a setup or not, because if it wasn't a setup, if it was a setup, why would you give her the right hotel room? So when VS went down there, he stood her up. She got mad and doxed him on live. So you already know people gonna call like they called for the first one. So it was after that same night that he wound up going over to Nessus. So I guess he left the hotel room, which was smart. He was staying over at Nessus, and they were saying he was sleeping on the floor. But I'm like, how? If it's a 1 bedroom suite and the couch is supposed to pull out, so did him and Lemon sleep on the floor together or the couch bed? And then, Ro had his own room, so I don't know why Ro wouldn't go with Ro back to the room.
Now let me ask you this. So when you see Lemon, he gives you, gay
Gay.
vibes.
He gave me gay vibes before I even seen him, but seeing him confirmed it. I've been told y'all he was gay.
It's so weird. It's like I don't know what vibe it is, but it's something, but I don't know what it is.
He told me he was gay, Pumpkin. People want to
Oh,
think I'm
see, I didn't
lying.
know that.
No, well, he didn't tell me he was gay. He told me he was bisexual, but I called him straight up gay. Because I don't
Oh.
believe he's bisexual. I believe he's gay. But when he first came back around, because he was with Sir King and them, and he was trying to get in the actual B sector,
Mhm.
So he used me as a way in. So, a lot of people don't like me. So he was going around saying Queen Uppity, and that was making people so mad. Hey, just Andrea. How you doing, boo? Hey, so fly. I mean, so Lemon was going around calling me Queen Uppity, and these women are already jealous of me. But now that a man is they virgin, because they'll take these women are mammies and desperate down here. Majority of them, not all of them, but way too many. So they got so up in arm. Why you calling Uppity and Queen? But he was just doing that to try to play in my face. I don't know why people fall for anything Lemon do. To me, it reminds me that's like a little 14-year-old trying to come at me and run game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, that's cute, but I see you go ahead with yourself. That's how I treated Lemon. So when I was around, it was Queen Uppity, and I'm glad you asked about Yaya earlier, because that's when Yaya was talking shit about my daughter, Nyla. And Lady Nika would allow it. It was her, and then it was Dwayne. Shout out to Dwayne. He did apologize to me, and we've been cool since. So yeah, but it was Dwayne and Yaya always constantly attacking. So Lemon went on Lady Nika link one day and he cursed Lady Nika out. He cursed Yaya out. Like he went ham on them. And then Poverty was coming up to me like, Uppity, you need to talk to Lemon. I said, for what? Do y'all talk to ODS and Dwayne? So don't ask me to say shit to Lemon. He a grown ass man. Ain't that what y'all tell me? So I allowed it. But also when I wasn't online, he would go to people that I wasn't cool with. I don't necessarily consider them ops because I don't know these people. he like just came in other people, and he would go in a chat. These are people that normally wouldn't allow him on a link. So he would go in a chat talking about Queen Uppity. Don't say nothing about Queen Uppity, whatever, whatever. Then they would give him the make like, come up here, Lemon. And then he gets to go up there and he doesn't defend me at all. He's just letting them drag me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not online or in a chat. But whenever I'm online, it's Queen Uppity. And it was a game he was playing because I knew he was going to start a channel. And sure enough, people like, let me go start a channel. And he started a channel and they was pressing him to go live. He was scared to go live at first, you could tell, because he didn't know how the crowd was going to receive them because he was going out here cursing everybody out on my behalf. But you know how these girls are. The minute he went live and tried to say a slight thing to Uppity, then they want to make a big thing out of it because they feel like they humbled me with a gay man that I wasn't attracted to that tried, you know. So that's how that goes. But yeah, I always thought Lemon was gay because when I asked him that day, I was like, Lemon, they said back when you was with Sir King that you admitted to being bisexual. He said, yeah, I am bisexual, but I do love women. I said, oh, okay. That was the very next day when we was talking about it. He said, I didn't tell you that. And Talon was sitting right there when he said it, and Talon lied about it. And maybe Talon was lying because Lemon was flirting with Talent actually, and he was like, yeah, Talent, because you know, I can't, you know, me and you was cool, but I don't like that bitch Sassy, whatever. And you acting like, he was like, that's not my, and then he was like, that's not what my, like he was going off, like he named a bunch of things while Talent was mad, and Sassy was like 80%, and Talent only agreed. He was like, the only thing that made me mad, and then he listed the 20%, basically without saying he didn't give a fuck about Sassy. And then they started laughing about it on the panel. So I don't know if that's the reason why Talent didn't want to admit Lemon said he was bisexual, but Lemon straight up told me that. And then the very next day denied it. I was like, this nigga is a weirdo, but I know he's gay. He not even bi.
Mm. I
But
wonder
he said,
why do he feel the need to lie about it and not tell the truth? Like to think about it, if you really think about it, it's just mostly women and gay men in the sector anyway. It's a few that's not like Ken. Um, I don't think that Ken is gay. I don't.
oh, I think Ken is bi. I don't think Ken is
You
straight
think
up gay,
so?
but I think Ken is bi. Yeah, he's bisexual. He twerks on the pole. He wear like I don't know if I'm just used to traditional men. Like even the guys like the guys that I know of in their 20s in my family and just guys I know of, they don't even wear saggy pants. So I'm just I guess you know what I'm saying. But Ken gets me bi. He gets me bi. The twerking on the pole and he's bisexual to me.
Okay. Hmm.
But
I don't
Lemon is
know.
definitely gay. But I think what it is, because Lemon does have a nice voice. He does have a very nice voice. And I think he's doing it for the same reason Juicy did it at first. Because if the women think you're obtainable, they tend to give more to get in favor. Because now if they could feel like, well, now that they know he's not cute, at least they think it's a straight man in the sector, you know, flirting with them. That's what I can gather.
But see, that's the thing about Shakim. Let's say if they did get it on when everybody went out. I don't see Shakim really. I don't know. It's like who would be the top or the bottom? Because
That's the only part that's confusing.
I don't see Lemon being bent over and being 6'4". I mean,
What?
it's possible, but
It's
Shakim is
possible.
so small. So I'm
Child.
guessing.
Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna share this show with you on Instagram. I don't know why I'm not subscribed to this channel, but for some reason they come up and it's not even a black guy. It's this tall, I think he's Italian or something like that, and he's with a black guy though. So they always doing these like spoofs, like what you order versus what you got. So
Hmm.
they was in the hotel room. They ordered some type of room service, and this guy, this tall, and he's unlike Lemon. He's nice looking Italian guy. He's kind of bold and stuff, and he's bringing in tray or whatever. And they think that you would think that he. The only thing I can't tell is that black guy is gay though, but you can't tell if he's straight. Well, he looks straight. And then next thing you know, some type of song come on, and then that tall guy get the bogan. You could tell not only is he gay, he's probably a bottom.
So let me ask you this: you don't think Lemon
She
is
said
nice looking?
69. You right. She said 69.
Oh yeah. You don't think Lemon is nice looking? I think he's okay.
He wouldn't show himself. He was hiding them eyes. I think he's possibly cross-eyed and balding on the top like Ness. Because why if you attractive, why are you not showing yourself? I don't like angles. And you
Yeah.
know, to me, I don't know how people feel about Cool J. I'm not even into light skinned guys like that. But when I first saw or even that body structure, I like slim, muscular, and they could be a little muscle, but I don't like them huge, big muscles, like they look like they bodybuilt. I don't like that personally. But I was just looking at him like, why are you hiding your eyes? Why are you hiding your head? Like, how does that look? Why are you hiding? If you cute, show yourself. So
Yeah.
I can't say if he's cute or not. He look average to me, but look at LL Cool J when he take that hat off, he, he go down to at least a 7.
See, I like nothing but chocolate, guys. That's how I felt about
Me
Mace.
too. I love chocolate.
Once Mace take that hat off, it's just like, oh man, like,
Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? That's why I
yeah,
can't say he's necessarily cute because I didn't see. But from what I seen, not even average. Because he
yeah.
talking something. He just like Sassy. Stop overselling yourself.
Yeah, that is true. I'm very disappointed in Sassy because at first I didn't like her. Then I started liking her a little bit, and then I
Same
just
here.
at that situation again with that Sheffy trying to take her power and make
Yeah.
her feel defeated. All that, that what makes me not like her. It was just too much. And I know that she's friends with Exposed TV, and the way that Black Girls Code, type in a chat, and I think, the other girl name is like something sweet or something.
Mhm.
They all
Yeah,
hang
something
they
too.
all hang together. You can just tell the dynamic that they have in chats,
But
like
something
even
sweet is not a mean girl though. Something sweet is not a mean girl. You got to realize Chat Rap be around here doing a lot of bullshit to people. But I don't care what Sassy did to Chat Rap. I don't care for Sassy's persona. It's
mhm,
not true. She wouldn't have carried it like that if that was her persona. She's fake, and like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I don't like about Sassy. She's a fake ass bitch. Did you see how she let Brianna curse expose TB out and didn't say a word?
No, but I seen when King Roman called her a bitch and she ain't, said she apologized. She did. She was like,
She
if I did
apologized.
it, girl, yeah. She was just like, she called her a bitch. She went on YouTube, Karen. She was like, well, if I did anything, I do apologize. Maybe I was a bitch. And I was just like, girl,
Ew.
I'm like, everybody scared of him? Like, are
Right,
y'all
must
okay?
be.
They
Not me.
scared. They scared of that lashing. That's how I feel about that. A lot of people are scared of Ness too
See, I
because
never. Yeah, and that's
they're
too. But see, I'm
very
not scared of either
vocal.
one of them. I ain't scared of not a goddamn soul on this app, to be honest with you.
Okay, I'm not
Anybody
scared.
say something to me, you gonna get it. I don't care who you are
Oh,
or who you think you are.
okay. I believe
I'm
that's
up to them.
as well. I do too. And so, did you see TMO come back? Because
Yeah,
at
out
first
of nowhere.
I
She
can't,
always do that shit.
and I don't, and I'm a chocolate girl, but every time I see her, I'm gonna call her crispy because
No,
it
you
makes me
are a
so
beautiful chocolate
mad.
girl. Now,
But I
you
think
one
that she's,
person.
I think,
Let me tell them, because you don't talk up all your pretty looks. I'm a beautiful chocolate girl, but like I've been told, like I'm not chocolate as I think I am, but y'all would deny her chocolatey. She is beautiful chocolate. Trini's beautiful chocolate. I sort of like certain people that don't. You could tell the real pretty chocolate girls because they don't got to come up on here and talk about how pretty they are. Sassy and TMO look like they could be twins. What they call them, Irish twins.
oh yeah,
They-
yeah. Yeah, and think about it is thank you so much, but the thing about it is I'm not big on looks, and I feel that I feel like it's personality. If you get somebody, because I have seen if you have the best personality, you can put whoever and whatever you want. And so my thing is with TMO, she's a liar. And so she gets mad. I don't understand why she just won't embrace herself. Like she just will not embrace herself.
right,
Um,
and she's draining.
yeah,
She's draining.
she will not embrace herself. I don't know if the black jokes if it makes her upset, but she needs to roast back. And it's just like one of them things of not fighting back. And
For
that's why I'm
real.
more mad at her. I'm mad at her because she did not fight back. So she was on Pizza Link yesterday. And
Uh-huh.
I think they were asking in the chat, and Jade, oh wait, I'm gonna have to back it up.
Back
Why
it up.
was Jay Dunn roasting Brianna on Pizza Link, and Pizza did the she going to go get apple juice thing. When I say roasting, she was roasting. It's like I got so mad to me. I got so mad at Pizza because I'm thinking like, damn, she is really going in on Brianna, and
They
that's
do
your
it to each
bestie,
other.
and you ain't saying shit.
But no, let's be fair. Brianna do the same thing to Poverty.
Oh,
When
okay.
they do it to each other all the time. That's why I say that's why I'm not fucking with Pizza right now. Because I'm like, girl. when they was out here dragging your kids, Brianna still sat there talking about, well, we don't know if she got kids or not, but she says she do. So when King Roman News was dragging her kids, Brianna ain't say shit. ODS ain't say shit. I came out here and said something. And this is after King Roman News raised the white flag with me. And I say, yeah, we got the white flag raised, but you ain't about to sit here and be dragging kids. And I say that even if I don't like the person, I always speak up on the aspect. Nobody out Pizza Crew spoke up and said nothing. And then Pizza gonna say to my face, well, she ain't asked me to do it. Okay, ho. But Brianna will sit there and let anybody drag Pizza, especially a guy. So since Pizza don't have men on her page, who else gonna do it but the girls? So they do it to each other. I don't know what
That's
type of
sad.
bestie relationship they got, but it's bullshit. They
Like
both fake bitches.
that was some foul shit. When I say that Jay Dunn tore her a new one, said all kind of, I'm just like, and then everybody was just like, "Where's Peace at?" She said, "Well, I went to go get some chips and a pop," and I'm just like, "Why would you leave your
That
panel
was
like that?"
shady as sister say. She said that. That was
Yeah,
shady.
that's exactly what she said. She said, "Well, I didn't hear what happened. I'm glad I didn't." And I'm thinking to myself, like, "Are you okay?" She just ripped her a whole new one, dogged her out. Like that's why nobody take their friendship seriously,
Including
because
them.
nobody knows what pizza look like. No one knows. So it's like a lot of stuff what people do. It's just like she want to be noticed, but nobody's gonna notice her because nobody even know what she looks like, and it's not fair. It's not a fair playing field. It's not a
Well,
fair
Brianna the
playing.
one that put Brianna gave her the platform.
Yeah, that is true, but it's not a fair playing field when nobody conducts anything because nobody even know who you are, but yet you still on the computer, still screaming and doing all other kind of stuff. Like, no, that's not a fair playing field. You
No,
roasting people.
but Brianna did that. But like I
Yeah.
said, the reason why Jay Dunn is mad at Brianna is because I don't know if you realize Jay Dunn was out here swinging on behalf of Brianna when she was dragging my daughter, and prior to that, Jay Dunn was out here screaming on everybody. But Brianna, because she's a fat stink bitch that only got loyalty to any man who give her attention, she don't care whether she can know they don't really like her. The fact that they are talking to her is enough. So all that genuine and really caring about her means nothing to her. She will throw away anything for that. But for some reason the other day, even though Jay Dunn was one of the very few people out here swinging on her behalf, she cursed Jay Dunn dead mommy out for no reason. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
because Jay Dunn wanted to defend Sassy. So because Jay Dunn wanted to defend Sassy, Brianna cursed her out. But meanwhile, Sassy's still trying to kiss Brianna ass. I don't feel sorry for none of them socially and that dumb bitches. Brianna, J Dummy, Poverty, Sassy, they all need straight jackets. But I'm just gonna enjoy while they roam around the mental health building, acting like they something what they not. But yeah, that's why they fell out. And I guess everybody does that to Brianna when she go because she liked to talk shit on her panel. But if you hear her link, she wanna like she gonna blame Wally. Did y'all not see her call Wally to the panel? Y'all see her call Wally to the panel. I'm not calling Wally to my panel because Wally is not in his right mind right now.
Yeah, and then
But
he passed that. Yeah, I did see. I was,
turn that
yes,
shit right on her.
and
Turn
I'm
like
just
they she
like, Riley, he's a flip
that
flop
was
because
funny.
it's like he went to go see Sean Bradley, and to me, I feel like now what Sean Bradley is doing is having other people fight. Basically, he's fighting. Now, I don't mean it in a derogatory term, but he's punching down. I feel that he's supposed to, even though James Carwell shouldn't be punching down either, because I feel like he shouldn't be fighting with us. He should be at the top, basically
Yeah, mother
have
always
him.
punching down. That's
But
why I never liked them.
but
Always
one
punching
thing
down.
he don't do is that Sean Bradley is having other people punch down on the people he wants. So if somebody that he don't like, he's gonna keep doing commentary. Now he kept doing. I know you don't like Brie, but he kept doing commentary. He don't do commentary on nobody else. It's only with her, and
You
that's
know
what
why?
he's doing.
Can I tell you why?
Why?
And not just because I like him. I'm really being unbiased.
Hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Brianna is another narc. She's sneaky. So I think Sean Brady came out here and he gave constructive criticism, in my opinion, on everybody. But because Brianna is very sensitive because I respond to everybody respond. But I didn't curse him out. I don't think nobody really cursed him out because he didn't curse me out. Now I have had to curse Sean Bradley out before. Don't get it twisted. I forgot what we got into it about, but I can be sensitive myself sometimes. So I don't know if I was sensitive or he fucking with me. But either way, I had to curse his ass out. But Brianna, I think he had said something to her, and then she got upset. Basically, even in her comeback, she didn't seem like he said something disrespectful. She basically was like, "Don't you fucking talk to me until you get out, because you said you was on the bench. Stay on the motherfucking bench." And ever since then, they've been at it. But like I
But
said,
here's
he's
the
been passive
thing.
aggressive about it though.
That's what
But
I'm
she,
saying.
yeah,
But here's the thing. Why he's not, instead of him fighting her, I mean, he could fight her to her too. But is he really fighting his arch nemesis, like James Carwell? Like, is he really going back and forth with
yeah,
somebody on
yeah.
his level?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I think he doesn't want James Caldwell to be able to brag about Vegas no more. That's why he keeps trying to push this narrative that Vegas Gate 2.0 took over. Like I said, he went there to be petty. He's trying to ensure this Vegas Gate supersede the last one, but the problem is it didn't.
Yeah, it
It
sure
didn't.
didn't. It was a flop. Everything
It
from the
was. And
fashions to hair, everything.
everything, but Sean Bradley is the only one trying to make it seem like, oh, this is the best one. This is the best one. And that, to me, that's his passive aggressive way of telling James, like, find something else to brag about. Stop talking
Right.
about Vegas game.
And you know
And
what?
then,
Go ahead.
yeah. No, I also want to say, because he mostly answered James Carl. We got to watch his community wall. Because
Mhm.
sometimes I watch Mother lie because he think for some reason Mother is mad because I said Nala didn't watch him. He didn't do anything. Like he just when he did that cleanup thing, whatever. Nala wasn't into that song. She didn't care about it. So Nala likes certain things. Like we incorporate that. I don't know if y'all can even watch like when I did that Go Nala Go video. I was doing it in the same tone like Sean did it. His go get the money, go get the money. Nala loved Duchess Kelly when he used to sing that Cash App song. Nala go crazy. And then I especially like Wally because Wally is somebody that I listened to when I was in the house especially during COVID. Because that's before, but that's when Wally was on his med. He didn't curse. You know what I'm saying? So Wally get to singing his church songs. And Nala, she just remembers his voice. Nala has excellent memory. So she likes to listen to Wally. And she don't listen to him no more because, he's off his meds. But there are certain people we used to listen to Hottie Fly. I love that song. Now, certain things I did watch for Mother, but there was nothing I could watch with Mother that Nala liked. Even the things I could, she didn't catch on to. So Mother is another sensitive one. So Mother wants to be this grand Dion or whatever. And then so he's always on his community wall saying how every time Mother do a live saying like, oh, we were friends, he always going to community quote, we're not friends. Why they won't fight straight up, I don't know. I don't think neither one of them will get on a link with each other. And he's saying like he's above it. Like Sean Bradley's saying he's above it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I really don't.
So the way that I look at Sean Bradley is the way that I look at Ness when Ness would not fight China White. And to me, I feel like even with Sean Bradley, he's not even making commentary about BS. So it's just like, where's to me, I feel like
Oh
he's just
yeah.
making comment about Jay Wilson and Bree. It's like
Yeah, why do you
those
think
are
he's
the
so mad at Jay Wilson above everybody else? That is a good question. I wonder do why. Because
because
Jay
to
Wilson
me,
is
I feel
stingy as
like
hell, bro.
they're the easiest to roast and gag. They're the weak. I mean, even though I'm not
Mm-mm.
trying to, offend them, but they might be considered the weakest as far as like the level playing field. They easy target
Yeah.
because
Juicy
you
not easy to work, but Juicy is scarier.
but
Juicy's scary. Now Juicy can roast when he want to roast,
yes, he
but
can.
Juicy is another one that likes to punch down. So I think he knows that Juicy ain't gonna have that same bravado he would with anybody else. He's scared of Sean Bradley, but he's scared of Mother too. They
Mm.
both will quickly snatch him up, but I don't know why they won't fight each other. I wanted to see like that boy trip got me to thinking like maybe we should see we need to get y'all in the old Airbnb for a show. I want Sean Bradley, James Caldwell, and then I want the gentleman panel, Wally included. Like that's gonna set the B sector off, and then we'll stop talking about Vegas Gate originally.
Okay, and the only one who will really get it popping is Wiley because he's acting
Right.
unhinged. Everyone else is scary, and I think even if for this trip, it was so many enemies. How did everybody become friends? Lemon did not like Shakim. KRM
Right.
did not like Shakim. Rebel did not like Shakim. Everybody taking pictures with each other. Wiley did not like Kira, and it's like everybody. I'm like, okay, but that's how it usually goes. Once everybody meet up, they sing in a different tune, and
Not
everybody
me
is
though.
fine.
That's why I don't. That's why I'm antisocial. Not me. I would keep that same energy. Mm-mm.
So
Like online, I could like everything pass, but in person, nah, bitch. Don't let me get a drink or two. Please
yeah.
stop.
So somebody would have to really make me mad. But once I say that I ain't having nothing to do with them, I ain't gonna have nothing to do with them.
Right.
But yeah. And so basically to me it just feel like if you think about it, everybody that went on the trip with Nest Group, it's like if you see them walking down the street, they're gonna look weird. They're gonna
Yeah.
look weird.
hmm Especially pointing at the sky and everybody else trying to sightsee. They're like,
Yep.
"What? You want?" Hold on. I'm gonna give it to you. Hey, Gigi. Yeah, my bad. Now I'm trying to get her own snacks. Hey, Essence. I got it right here. This the last one. No more. Here you go. See, she went to the healthy snack. Now she done moved to the cookies. That's what's gonna be her last one. But
Mhm.
anyway,
How do you
um,
how do you
go ahead.
feel about the VS situation? Do you feel sorry for her or do you feel like that's exactly what she gets?
I'm in between. I don't know if it's the Pisces in me or not. Cause I was kind of giggling, but then I like when she was doing like with that MU situation. But then I had to think about it. I'm like, no, this bitch is a narc. Cause I did feel sorry for her at first, but then I had to realize she's a narc. And I think the only reason why I felt sorry for her is because I'm a Pisces. But yeah, she's a narc. She had MU drop all that way just to run out on her because Ria just had to walk out on somebody because everybody stood her up. So she just had to do it to somebody,
Well, that's
including the only person that brought it to show up. But go ahead.
well, see, that's the thing. I did feel sorry for her at first. Okay, but what I didn't like is that the beginning she complained about everything. Like
Everything.
to me, I just feel like it's a time and a place, and it kind of remind me of my mom. Like once you get older, it's just like, I don't like this. I'm like, come on, enjoy life. Like if it's bad, find something else. You on vacation. Stop complaining about it. You're only making things worse. And the more you
Right.
complain, the more miserable you will be. So instead of complaining, think about a solution. What can I do to fix this? It's just like she complained about everything. Oh, I haven't ate. I haven't did this. Go get something to eat. Find something to eat. That should be the goal. Oh yeah, they ain't no real food and this and that. I'm just like, I understand she's giving reviews, but if she's gonna give the ultimate truth and be a Debbie Downer, do it when you get back. Cause live in a moment, just
Exactly.
should have kept it pushing, but she didn't. And it just pissed me off. So then once she started having fun, I was happy because they were taking over the airwaves.
Yeah.
Everybody was just like, oh, she got it together. She had only did 2 hours for like what 23, 24K views. And I guess that vertical, you got to do the vertical thing uppity because everybody is getting like over like 3, 4,000 followers within like a week. I
No,
don't
listen, I did it first. Remember when I did that View Dragon ODS and I got the 8.3 view? All the B sector, that's my haters tried to flag me because B sector sent, I mean, not B sector, I said B sector. YouTube sent me an email telling
mm,
me about the vertical live and why I got such all those views.
mm.
I'm the one that set it off with the ODS. They should know because they tried to flag me I guess after they see they couldn't flag me, then that's when they really started. But they don't want to give me the credit. But I will do vertical views more.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how I got my 8.3 views when I was
Okay.
dragging ODS. And he claimed he had somebody over there approach me like I wish like anyway, I ain't gonna say too much. But yeah, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that on my
Yeah.
backup page because I really want to build that one up because this one I'm not gonna even get monetized because they be putting 18 over on my videos and I'm not getting paid. Do you and I actually both of my pages can be monetized, so But this page, they always striking it too much. So I'm not gonna even give them the opportunity to stand me up like VS did with my check.
Okay. And then so to me, I feel like Queen, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I do not like the multi sector. To me, I feel like they wow,
Ghetto. It's
they
the
fight each
ghetto. I
other.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the younger, dangerous crowd. What's her name? Queen ABA, she has a nice body. But um she has to have more to offer than that. It just has
Yep.
to be more.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So hopefully, I do think that Kim cheating. I do think they slept with each other. For Kim to have all that money, I would expect his room to be a little better. Um,
Yeah. What is up with that hotel?
it
That was
just
like, mm.
yeah, it's crazy and creepy at the same time. And to me, I just feel like they are probably in a range age group, and they just basically off a team no sleep. And to be honest, VS seen more, even though it's like she gives. I know she's in the military because my dad act the same way. It's like a uptight, like a conservative type of. Her fun is different from what somebody else fun would be, and it's because she's very militant to me. VS is
No,
more. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you get that thought out. But Pumpkin, do you see the way she carry herself online? What get military out that to you? I don't. I get ghetto from her.
I'm
I
talking
get
about
ghetto.
VS. You talking about VS?
Yeah, I'm talking about BS. Ghetto. She's always been ghetto. She never could pronounce basic two syllable words. Um, unless the military teaches you to be like white identified, like some people are male identified, some people are white identified. Even when she was walking, oh, it's way too many black people over here. Must be something going on. Did you grow up in a cop family or something? Like, why are you saying these things?
So
And then like
go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
don't yeah, how she dresses. She don't give conservative. She give goofy. Nothing about her gets conservative. Not her lifestyle, not how she lived her life. She even let them put her son on medicine. Nah.
Okay, so when I mean conservative, not lifestyle, but personality and militant personality wise. Like for instance,
Oh yeah,
uh
that's true. That's
yeah,
true. Mhm.
so for instance, when it's like if somebody say, "Hey, go run in the rain," she's not going to do it. If someone say, "Hey, let's sing our song out loud," she's not going to sing out loud. You see what I'm saying? Like she's not the
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
she's
but
no
she likes to
fun.
tell other people to do it.
Yeah.
She likes to do it to others, and she
That
couldn't do that to herself.
Right. So yeah, she's not the fun person. She's the person that she will hold your purse. She will be like, "No, don't do that." Did you like she just she plays it a little bit too safe to the point that it's boring and you don't want to hang
Right.
out with her when it's like if you want to go to the library and if you want to go to the
Yeah.
park, yes. But if you want to go to a club and stuff, no, because even her birthday party, she had a stripper. Look how the two strippers look.
I
They look
didn't
like
even get to
Lady
that part.
Snoop.
Why was she dressing
It
like
was
Cyndi
pretty like
Lauper
Lady
on her
Snoop.
birthday? She was dressing
Yeah.
like Cyndi Lauper on her birthday. I'm like, why is she channeling Cyndi Lauper with this birthday outfit? Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? She just can't dress. But yeah, she definitely militant in attitude. I think VS thinks she was gonna have it like she did before, and she doesn't have it like that no more. And for some reason, she can't come to grip with that. She keep going sector to sector, trying to get that old thing back, and it keeps backfiring on her. So I really wish, and this is a true story. I really wish BS really do go back to the drawing board and do better, but it's not going to come without the help of a therapist because you are nutty in the squirrel shit, BS. I'm sorry. Hate
Yeah.
underground,
And
Cynthia.
Cynthia, VS is from Mississippi and she acts exactly like my family. When I say that they're outdated and no offense to Mississippi, but they're a little
Yeah, like J with her FUBU outfit in
yes,
the 2020s.
it's just their country. Like they're not adventurous. Like the stuff that we see on TV when people is from, Mississippi, that's different, but the
But Mississippian people, I had never been to Mississippi, and I do know family out there, and I remember them from like my childhood, but they were always really, really friendly. VS and Jay Dunn don't get well. Jay Dunn know how to pretend to be friendly, but it don't take much to uncloth that. But VS doesn't give up friendly.
I think what happens is life. You see what I'm saying? Like life is what happens. I think situations is what built up her character. I think maybe at a point in time she was nice, but then everything that happened to her, the marriage, divorce, being a single mom, abusive relationship. I think that's what formed who she is today. I think that has a lot to
Yeah,
do
no,
with
I can agree with that. But I just think that VS, she should have, based on how the multi sector been treating her, and I think she should have just planned a little bit more accordingly. Because I don't know if she really wanted Cam or not, but she did come off like she wanted him in a certain type of way. Like, why are you worried about where he's spending his money, especially if you got all these good supporters? Like, if he not treating you, I'm pretty sure her supporters would have treated her to the best. I don't know why. Well, the only thing VS, what I will give VS credit for, because I've never been to Las Vegas, and the chances of me going are slim to none, because I'm not about to fly. I did enjoy her, like you said, when they finally started having fun. Like I like when she was doing the sightseeing, showing like the people
it.
performing and stuff like that. I was loving that part. You know what I'm saying? I just wish she would have tapped more into that once, because they were doing their own thing. Whether they was on a book of sugar reason or maybe it was a sexual reason, who knows? But there are so many places that she could have been to. Like that could have got her, because they said that when I was watching Cam and Queen 88, they said they felt like VS was there more for views. And I can agree. But if she really wanted to go to views, she could have went to the top restaurant, because she keeps saying she want to go back to her old channel where she had all these thousands and thousands of subbies. That could have been your breakout spot. Las Vegas, certain buffets and spots that you go to, and they're not opulence like Taryn claimed he was going to take Ness and them to. Not that. It's just regular mid-tier level buffet, and she could have did that sob story, and then, oh, can y'all sponsor me to go over here, go over there, and they would have did it, and she'd have got the best views because she held on the best views, but she did it for the wrong reason.
Yeah. And the thing about talent and sassy is one of the same. Like I don't see like I
Yeah,
could never date anybody with that talent type of personality. It's too much. It's just too much. Cause the way he was is her name Very Carrie? I heard a
yeah,
little bit of it. Yeah. Did you see were you in there the other day?
yeah. Deanna, I was there with Deanna and Cruiser got him together. And Cruiser, did you see what she said to him? I don't know if Cruiser answered. I don't know if she got an attitude now. What? I don't know. I don't care. I
No,
told Cruiser
go ahead.
her read felt, she told let me tell you, she told Talent, because Talent got up there trying to come at Deanna for no reason, because you know how people troll when they were saying, Deanna got dirty people, whatever they were saying, right? So I
Mhm.
don't know if he was aware that Deanna was in the chat or not. So he was up there talking under this lady clothes, trying to talk about this lady hygiene. So when Deanna hits the link and wears his ass out, calling him the F word, what a faggot. I can say it over here. He gonna try to flip it around and then tell Barry Carey, trying to be controlling. She's saying the F word. Who gives a fuck? You up here insulting women. So you trying to say, and then you gonna turn around and say you for women's rights. If you for women's rights, why are you disrespecting a woman that didn't say a goddamn thing to you and trying to measure her a bum when we all nests don't take shower for days on end? Like you're like Miss Cruiser told him that she hangs with men that watches him and they laugh at him because they know that he don't got it like that. He's just pretending. And then
Mm.
and then and then when he took them to that caviar to eat fish eggs and cheap wine, and they shared the appetizer of them caviar and they didn't even like, and then they left hungry, bumming cigarettes and liquor for a ride. That's not a man of class. A man of class would have paid your taxi back to your house or your next destination, because y'all went there to show him out, and he didn't get what he wanted. So just like Sassy, they came back in the B sector showing their ghetto ass.
Yeah, so he took them to the place so they could go back and basically say, "Oh yeah, talent took me to an expensive place." he didn't really take them to a spot to say, "Oh, they would enjoy this," because he knew that Lemon and Ness would not like some. Nobody wants to take. Nobody wants no nasty. Well, let me not say nobody wants no nasty caviar, but that's all he gave them. They didn't eat dinner. All he had was crackers and caviar. That's it.
And then
Did you
he
know
said
that?
dinner. Then he said he was treating them to dinner. Or am I
Yeah.
bugging out?
No, he said he was, but he didn't.
Yeah, he gonna get mad and call me a bum. I said, how am I a bum? I don't need your ass to take me out to dinner. And anytime I've been to a real 5-star restaurant, them niggas left the bar tab open. They didn't pick my drink. I picked whatever the hell I want. Whether they had to get up and take a business call or a personal one. The way they kept coming and I kept ordering, boo. And I've been, and like I said, I do know what like 5-star restaurant, oftentimes they will shut down dinner and appetizers, and the drinks will be the last thing shut down while people are winding down. But when I looked up the restaurant, all they do is serve cheap drink and appetizers. I guess caviar must be the thing on the list, but like caviar is so late 90s, early 2000. That shit ain't even the top notch shit right now. But his old outdated ass, he probably Googled that shit. Like he in the 70s movies or some shit. Like talent, you came across as broke, just like your girlfriend. I'm starting to believe they never met. They just have the same attitude.
I'm surprised they broke up because it just seemed like it would have been they a match made in heaven. I don't understand what went wrong and who broke it off with who. Cause Ceci is pretty old. You could tell by her hands. So she has to be
Yeah,
a good, not pretty old, but at first I thought Sassy was young, maybe like
she's
32,
in her late
33.
40s. She's in her
Yeah.
late 40s.
Those hands is giving like 47, 48.
Yeah, because she told me I can't call her auntie. I could call her big sister because she used to call me Good Judy. I said, no, like an auntie. And then she's like, well, I can't really be your auntie because she knew I was 44. So I give her like 47, 48 maybe. Uh-huh. She's older than me.
Mm,
She's just like Challen. They said Challen is about 60, but I know none of them got a picture. I'm just waiting for them to put it out.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that is crazy. But anyway, I had fun and we have to figure out a different schedule because I work nights, so I don't get a chance to catch you. But
Hmm.
I do have a couple days off because I've been sick. My
Okay.
sinuses have been going crazy, so I will be available till Wednesday and then the weekends. I'm always off on the weekends.
Okay, well, whatever day is good for you, let me know because I always love talking to you, child. Always a
Yeah, because
pleasure.
even though I don't feel good, I said let me click. I gotta click up these page. And I want to talk about? I want to talk about Black Rampage too. It's like I want to
Yes.
talk about so much, but it's just like I don't even have
Oh yeah, we
time.
got to talk about Black Rampage, child, because maybe you could fill me into something. Because I was like, I didn't like how he was moving the last time I heard about him. I do know
Well,
that.
his profile, he looks so handsome, but he has a really nasty attitude. It's like at first I like the straightforward, but then it's just
Yeah.
like it's just a little obnoxious now. It's just some of the stuff he says is just out of control. And he switched back and forth. Is he upset with somebody? Is he upset with you, or is he upset with Ness, or is he cool with both of y'all?
Oh, he was talking shit about me too.
No, I haven't heard him say anything bad
Oh.
about it. But I remember one time I was in and out of your live, you was just saying about how he better not hit her link anymore, but maybe you were just playing because he did hit her link and he was on there talking one time, but I don't even know what it was about.
Oh yeah, yeah. I told him he better not hit computer back breed link again.
Oh, okay,
And I
okay.
said that, and then I said Ness too. But then right after I told him that Ness, Ness probably from what I gathered because I did watch, and from what I gathered from the conversation, Ness hit him up on the IG, and because I don't have him as friends on IG. Like I said, our relationship was strictly YouTube. Talent is out the door. Like I kicked him out a long time ago when I seen he was a broke nigga. But I told him not to hit Ness. Well, we'll talk about it. But I know Ness went and did what she had to do. But I see that he really gave her the business about Shakira. But like he says, like he likes to be with people with large audience. But computer back, you just embarrassing yourself. So yeah,
Yeah,
unless he started the page, there's no reason for him to be over there.
yeah, most definitely. But yes, I'm definitely gonna hit you up on IG.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah,
we'll
I
talk
shout out to
later.
my co-host Pumpkin. And I don't know if you saw this. Keeping it real sad. I agree, Pumpkin. She's been through a lot. Talk about BS. I agree. She's been through a lot. She needs therapy, but it's almost too late. But it's never too late for therapy, guys.
That is
She
true.
just.
It's never too late.
But thank you for coming through.
Thank you for having me. Talk to you later.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I stayed on a little longer because I was excited. My co-host is here. It's like you said. You see, I said it's hard for us to catch each other. So yeah, I'm about to get. What time is it? 12:44. So I'm about to go through and handle my personal business. Thank you for everybody coming through. But yeah, it's never too late for therapy. But let me tell you guys, VS needs trauma therapy. There's levels to therapy. VS needs trauma therapy. Like, there's no reason for her to play like that. I think, yes, you need help. Like, you have a pattern of behaviors. Even when people want to be nice to you, they can't. Later, you guys. Chef kisses. Mwah. About to go touch grass. Y'all do the same. Later.